I mounted this. This is the tail light that I got from Amazon, standalone 3-in-1, and I used this rubber feet and used some silicone so there's no gap, and routed the wire through. Comes out on the other end with the silicone, mounted with these that are routed all the way down here. Then comes here, so it folds with the wire, routed all the way down. Use this cable gland, comes out on the back like this, some anti-kink. Then I have this. I'm going to tie it to the brake light here. It's a top middle is the brake light, but I need to use a relay, so when that goes from 12 volt to 0, it triggers the power, so it lights up the brake light in this Amazon 3-in-1 light that I attached. All the other ones, Tracer has separate turn signal, and these turn signals down here, you can see the one is white and the other one's black. White ones is the right turn signal, the black one is the left, and this gray is a license plate, so it's always turned on. The way I have it set up is terminal box, so I don't have to tap into my existing fuse box because I don't like doing that. And I know it's very frowned upon, but I use a T-tap for this terminal box. This is how you access the tail light pigtail. Lift up the rear seat, and it's right this white pigtail. Ground goes to the black wire. Okay, the key's on. I'm going to test which has constant 12 volts. This one doesn't. This one has 12 volts. That also has 12 volt, and that one doesn't have any. And these two have constant 12 volts, and we're going to see which one changes voltage when the brake is applied. So we're going to apply the brake. It goes to 0, so it goes from 12 volt to 0 volt, and let it go. Okay, when the brake is not applied, it's still 12 volts. Let's test this one. Alright, apply the brake. Let it go. Alright, so nothing has changed, so we know this pin is a daylight tail light, and this is the brake light, because it goes from 12 volt to 0 once the brake is applied. It's been a few days. I buttoned this thing up. I got this screw-on connector, 5-pin connector from Amazon, and obviously you saw this setup. So I plug it in there. I tapped into, this is the license, no, this is the tail light assembly pigtail. I tapped into blue and red as a running light. So I'm gonna make sure on the opposite side of this, blue and red get attached to the daytime running light. So on the other end, this also has 5-pin. So what I did is I have all of these, it's all crimped inside, crimped with these 5 wires. And this red wire here, this is the brake light, and it gets 12 volt when brake is applied, because I have a solid state relay. So it's a relay, but solid state, so there's no clicking. I tried this with a regular relay, conventional relay. It actually didn't work. The relay wouldn't turn because the power isn't enough for the relay to click. You need to use solid state. And this white one is supposed to be the running light, yellow, green supposed to be turn signal, and the black is just ground. So this gets connected to this Amazon tail light, and then it would light up. The way I have the relay set up is this white one is actually tapped into blue and red wire. This black one, very important, this is what triggers the relay. This wire gets tapped into green and black. And the reason why that is green and black wire goes from 12 volt, constant 12 volt to 0 volt when a brake is applied, okay? So when brake is applied, this goes from 12 volt to 0 volt. This triggers relay and applies 12 volt power as a result of this whole relay process. And this red wire, this thin red wire, is what gets connected to the Amazon tail light, which all gets wired here and gets threaded and all waterproof and connected. I'll show you how it works. So I threaded this, connected, and then we'll see on this side. I'm gonna turn the key on. Okay, so turn signal, let's see. it works. I'm applying the brake now. So it works. Perfect. That's all I have. Thanks.